volunteered to talk about space. The way my mind works as a poet is I just ruminate forever. Like I'm taking a nap and I'm thinking and I'm driving and all these things. And I started thinking about space. And what came to me eventually was this idea that particularly as Black people and other marginalized people, but I'll speak about and from the Black experience, so much of our existence in this country has been about occupying space, right? And how we were not allowed to occupy space unless it was in a certain context, right? So what came in my mind was were the slave codes, which were all over the United States and the Caribbean, Spain. This idea of where people who were enslaved could go, right? And who gave them permission to be where they are. And then after that, of course, we had the Black codes, which became Jim Crow laws, which is about the spaces that we could occupy even though we were free. And libraries were one of those places where we could not go. We were not allowed in libraries. They had anti-literacy laws. And so I thought about somebody, and actually Hiram read a poem by her at my opening for my book, Margaret Walker. And one of the things that Margaret Walker did at Jackson State University was she wanted to have a space for Black poetry. She wanted to have a space for Black people, Black scholarship. And so she's got so many books that she's written, but I'm going to read this tonight, and I think it's so appropriate because one of the things about Hiram and Sharice and the Sims family and everyone who's volunteered for this library in any way, shape, or form is you have to be a believer in order for you to occupy a space and make it flourish. And this is her poem, We Have Been Believers. We have been believers, believing in the Black gods of an old land, believing in the secrets of the secrets and the magic of the charmers and the power of the devil's evil ones. And in the white gods of a new land, we have been believers, believing in the mercy of our own masters and the beauty of our brothers, believing in the conjure of the humble and the faithful and the pure. Neither the slaver's whip, nor the lyncher's rope, nor the bayonet could kill our Black belief. In our hunger we beheld the welcome table, and in our nakedness the glory of the long white robe. We have been believers in the New Jerusalem. We have been believers, feeding greedy, grinning gods like a Moloch, demanding our sons and daughters, our strength and our wills and our spirits of pain. We have been believers, silent and solid and stubborn and strong. We have been believers, yielding substance for the world. With our hands we have fed a people, and out of our strength have they wrung the necessities of a nation. Our song has filled the twilight, and our hope has heralded the dawn. Now we stand ready for the touch of one fiery iron, for the cleansing breath of many molten truths, that the eyes of the blind may see, and the ears of the deaf may hear, and the tongues of the people be filled with living fire. Where are our gods that they leave us asleep? Surely the priests and the preachers and the powers will hear. Surely now that our hands are empty and our hearts too full to pray, they will understand. Surely the sires of the people will send us a sign. We have been believers, believing in our burdens and our demigods too long. Now the needy no longer weep and pray, the long-suffering arise, and our fists bleed against the bars with a strange inconsistency. We still believe. Thank you.
Wow.